Hi, just a very quick update video on my CORTER leather and cloth belt. Strangely, not one of my most viewed videos, but actually I've had sort of 2 or 3 requests to sort of give a bit of an update as to how this is all wearing in. 6 months, I've worn it on my jeans every single day. Hopefully in the natural daylight here you can see that it's acquiring a sort of a nice, not completely even patina, but I'll explain why that is in a minute. But it's holding up brilliantly. It's a really good belt. I've got no complaints. I do think it represents exceptional value. I think from memory these are about $40, something like that. But CORTER regularly have sales, so if you want to pick up a bit of a discount, keep an eye out on Instagram. Obviously the bits which get the most of sunlight acquire the dark colours, so the belt loop is always exposed. The tip of the belt there is always being handled. Likewise, it's always exposed to the sun and the elements. So they're picking up the slightly darker coloration. But if you compare it to another bit of CORTER leather, tan leather, this is untreated, unworn, it's been kept out of sunlight. You can see how it's picked up the colour there. So if you expose that to the darkest bit, you can see how much colour that's acquired. But similarly, if you compare that to the tag on my keys here, which is getting bashed around all the time, you can see actually it's got some way to go. It will require a much richer brown colour. That's the bottle hook. Yeah, it's great. I mean, picked up a bit of indigo from the jeans, no problem there. In terms of stretch, I'm still on the same notch as I was before, so I'd say the stretch was absolutely fine. No complaints at all, really. When you buy a belt like this in untreated tan leather, what I would say is that you do have a choice, and CORTER make that quite clear on their webpage. You can go the route I've gone, where you just let it wear, and in the spirit of sort of the raw denim jeans that they're worn with, that's the basis why I've decided just to let it acquire whatever colours it does. Or you can go through a treating process and get a consistent colour from the get-go. So what they recommend on their website, I think, is to sort of basically let it sit out in the sun, flat I guess, and that will actually bring on a brown colour. Then put a bit of leather protector on it to seal it, because as it stands now, if you spill water on it or any other sort of stain goes on it, it will pick that up and it will cause a patch of discoloration. So I'm not bothered, but if you really want a consistent brown belt and you don't want it sort of pre-tanned, if you will, you can sort that out yourself. But on the whole, for the money, I couldn't have wanted a better belt. I don't think, to be perfectly honest, you can probably buy a harder wearing belt. I guess it's all down to style. Do you want a belt like this, or would you like something a bit more dressy? But yeah, great belt. Still love the products CORTER make. Very keen to see their sort of, well, I don't know what the phrase would be, but they're outsourcing construction of some of their goods, and it's coming through as another brand called Albatross. And the price point on those seems to be heading towards something quite amazing. Very keen to get my hands on that. But I've got several CORTER products. I've got the belt. I've got obviously the famous bottle hook. I've got a couple of those. I've got a red one as well. And I've also got a really good wallet, which is lovely. So that they make really good kit for really good prices. Highly recommended. And the belt, for those who wanted to know, excellent. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.